Hi Aries, welcome in to your reading. I just split the deck and I couldn't help looking at this. This is two major arcanas, the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. Um, what am I vibing from this? I feel like something to do with obsession on having this new start in your life, like moving the wheel. I mean, it's happening, but there's something a little as far as energy, it's a little bit negative, but we'll see why that kind of like appeared to me. So it's like usually when I see preliminary cards like that, they're like, have this card in the back of your mind to explain something further on when you do your reading. And it always is accurate. But with that said, okay, let's see what's going on between your second and third week of October for you, Aries. All right, and we are entering into that full moon of Aries. So this is like an action, a period of action and reflection on your part. So, which is meaning that it's what's fueling you. It's what's at the back of your mind. And I know a lot of you are in this like take charge momentum right now to make changes in your life and to move forward. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what do you have for Aries the second to third week of October? Please tell me who I'm reading for. I knew there was an odd card in there. You're damn right, the energy I was feeling. The Emperor. First of all, this is you. For me, for a while, you guys have been the Empress, but now you're coming back to your home, your energy. The Emperor. The Emperor makes decisive choices and actions for thyself. And that's what you're doing. You're like, I don't give a shit what anybody else wants. I need to make these plans accordingly to what I want, or it's never going to happen. And so you're taking this kind of like a charge forward type of momentum. Others of you, I see a Three of Swords here, which is a pretty painful card. Some of you could have had a horrible ending with another Aries, if you're seeing another Aries. Or there's somebody here where I don't normally like to talk about these things, but somebody's having issues with a father figure, a father, a mentor, some older person that's a male in your life, and it's heartbreaking. Something really, really heartbreaking. When we clarify, we'll get more details and we'll see what this is all about and what it's talking about. Five of Wands. Yeah, some fighting, some obstacles, some blocks, some challenges. Others of you are heartbroken over some kind of situation, but you're taking control of your life. It's like you're shutting down the emotional aspect of you, and you're like, fuck this. I've got to take care of me. I've got to do this. You have these goals, you have this vision, and you're going forward with something. Some of you got betrayed or hurt in the process, and I think this is what's springing it along. What's going on for Aries, please? What's coming towards them? What's coming towards them? You got some serious Aries cards popping out here. The Fool and the Hierophant. There are four cards on the table, and three of them are Major Arcana. Major Arcana is this much of the deck. The rest of the deck is minor. This is your day to day life. This tiny little batch is what's destined. What's destiny? The opportunities that are thrown your way. The way you handle yourself when you have to pivot from pain. The choices and the decisions and the fortitude to go forward in life, right? So the universe jumps in with a major arcana to tell you, hey, Aries, I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay. So this is what I'm going to throw your way. What are you going to do? How are you going to utilize this gift I'm giving you to help benefit yourselves? And Aries, I'm telling you, you're always going to come out on top. The Hierophant and the Fool. Some of you are taking a major risk to do something else, something new in your lives. But you're taking the typical orthodox measures to go that route. So if you want to be a director of something, some of you are going back to school, getting that education, getting some kind of degree, master's degree, whatever that is for you. Others of you, you're taking a risk in regards to a marriage, a commitment. This is also a Taurus energy right here, Hierophant. So, whatever you guys are doing, you are taking a risk towards something that will require responsibility from you and will also require commitment from you. You know this. This is like a heavy duty energy, but you're going full on into this section of your life. I mean, at least that's what's coming towards you. Oh, hell yeah. You're definitely starting a new chapter. So as I'm talking about these vibes, these cards are coming out and they're exactly saying what I'm feeling here for you. You're starting a new chapter and you're building that internal momentum, and this is the direction that you're going into. So, let's see. Some of you are definitely getting into a relationship or a commitment of marriage of some kind, or you're committing to something or someone, which can be an institution, which is church, which is college, which is whatever institution is to you, a membership. You know what this is for you. What does an Aries see coming their way? Don't I love the Five of Swords in reverse? Mental challenges, they're going to clear the way for you. You're going to have some clarity, and you're going to see clearly what it is that you need to do. Others of you, if you're dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, this is incoming for me. There's been a lack of a judgment call in regards to this individual. This person can be of romantic nature or your boss. All right? But there's a lack of a judgment call here, or there's a poor decision that was made. However, it doesn't stop the fact that things clear up between the two of you. When I clarify, I'm going to get a little bit better understanding in regards to what this is. I feel like you might have been stuck here with this individual for quite a while, but now things are moving along because I see the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody was resisting, dragging their feet. There were issues, and now it's just, okay, what are we going to do here with you and me together with this situation? That's why the Judgment's in reverse. And now I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. I could see why the roadblocks are opening up. Because now you're finally no longer dragging your feet here with this individual, and there is some fast momentum coming your way in regards to this person. Now let's see what the advice is here for you, Aries. Wow, Lovers in the advice, Ace of Swords, and Temperance. And then the World has come back. Okay. More major arcana. You are definitely, it's crazy. It's like you're on this axis right now of your life, and this is the new chapter that's coming in. You feel it, you know it, but you're making strong decisions right now that you know is going to affect your future. But interestingly enough, in your advice, Lovers is talking about you making a decision between you and the other person. Lovers is always a choice. But when I see Lovers, yes, you have a profound bond. Yes, you have a profound connection. Yes, it's off the fucking charts. The problem is one of the two of you in your external environment has issues, and that's why it's not connecting. Why do we say it's a choice? Because you both have to decide what you are. Are you soulmates and you're going to get together? Or are you just lovers and you're going to cancel each other out and move on with your lives? Others of you, that could be business partnership. Temperance, restoring that balance, is that's what you need right now. You need to fine tune your internal compass so you can find that balance, that peace within yourself. Ace of Swords, how are you going to do all of that? You're going to speak. You're going to speak your truth. You're going to put your cards on the table, and Aries has no problem ever doing that. But you might have difficulties getting the other person to do that. Well, with an Ace of Swords, it's talking about the universe is going to gift you an opportunity where you're both going to be able to have the discussion that you need. Do not squander this opportunity, because this is the opportunity for you to get all your truths, all your ducks in a row. All right. And when you get this, this is how you're going to be able to make those decisions. Now, mind you, this is falling in the advice position. You could take it, you could leave it, you could do whatever. But it's telling you, I, the universe, God, spirit, your angels, whatever it is that you believe in, yourselves even, it's telling you you're going to be gifted an opportunity to have truth, conversation, putting everything out there. If this is business related, that's a contract. again, you have to decide what you are. You need to find your peace. You need to find your balance. You need to be patient also. And at the bottom of the deck, the World card has returned to tell you, yeah, this is going to close out some old shit and you're going to start a new chapter. A lot of you are probably already thinking and in your minds, it's like, is this my forever place? Is this my forever home? Is this my forever person? Is this my forever job? I think you've graduated a certain level or a certain degree of who and what are the people in your lives. You can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. Those of you who are smart enough to get it, you get it. Those of you that English is your second language, let me explain. You can't change the people around you, not the way they think, not the way they believe, but you can physically change the people around you. You understand me? You can change your circle. So, this is what you're processing, and this is what's going on for you. All right, let us continue and let's see what the outcome is for the week. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. This is still an enlightenment channel. We just use tarot to help us open up our human constructs so we can understand what we're going through, so we can process it, work on ourselves, work on our shadow sides, and understand and process what's happening to us so we can mitigate the fallout and in the future deal with what we got to deal with. But seeing on the table what I see here, and this is the only reason I'm preaching to you right now, is because of all this major arcana I'm seeing on the table. You're at a flux point in your life. You're at a very, very important point in your lives. You're switching gears. And I like it because we're about to close out 2023 and you're preparing yourselves, unbeknownst to yourselves, for 2024. Nine of Wands in reverse. I like it. I like it a lot. I love it. I love it a lot. Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands in reverse. There's a couple storylines here, and I'm not going to know what it means until I clarify it, but I have an inkling because I see what's at the bottom of the deck. When it's upright, Nine of Wands talks about our boundaries, how we put them up, how we're very defensive, how we're emotionally scared to be vulnerable, how we don't want to open up to others. In the reverse, you're allowing that to happen. You're allowing yourselves to be vulnerable because I think you understand, for a lot of you, by being vulnerable, by being open, you're able to access the things that you want and need out of a relationship, out of a person, out of understanding. And I think you've also learned that if somebody takes advantage of that, they're the weak ones, not you, because it takes a shitload of strength to be vulnerable. All right? And the other person who takes advantage of that is the actual coward. With all of that said, you're learning these things now. You understand, okay, I'm going to open myself up. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to put myself out there because you also have the Fool card here. For others of you, sometimes it talks about giving up on something. So let me see. Maybe you gave up on someone or something. But at the bottom of the deck, when I see Ace of Wands and I'm sitting here saying I love it, it's because this is a passionate new project. This is a passionate new beginning. When I say passionate, I'm talking about a person having met someone new and you have hot passion for one another. Others of you, it could talk about like a job. So let's begin clarifying and see what's going on here, because I do see you back here at the bottom of the deck moving on from feeling left out in the cold, from feeling like you're not getting paid enough from work, from feeling like some relationships aren't worth it. And guys, this could be friendships too. But let's continue and see what's going on here, because I think you understand the value of you. I just don't like, when I'm seeing the devil card that's lingering around. Because for me, and this is the vibe I immediately got, and this is really interesting that I'm about to say this, jealousy plays a huge role, right? And I don't mean you being jealous. I mean, like, when other people are jealous of you, they'll do stupid shit, right? They'll say stupid things to try to manipulate you or hurt you because they're the ones hurting because you have something they don't, and they don't get how hard you worked to get where you're going. The point is, though, to not let them get under your skin, to not let them get you or bring you down. Why am I even bringing this up? So funny. I was just watching on Netflix the documentary of David Beckham, and was talking about his whole career, and there was a huge change. There was this moment in his life that changed his whole career, and it was when he was playing for England, for his country, and somebody who knew how great he was, they knew how talented the guy was, went, kicked him, and he wasn't thinking. He kicked the guy back on the pitch, on the field. He got a red card. They took him out of the game. It was a downslope for him there. Everything started changing. He changed clubs, he changed this, but then it was his story was how he pivoted and how he came back, right? Okay. Put that on the shelf for 1 second. Why am I saying this to you? It's the same shit when I see the devil. Aries, if you're coming to the top and you're rising to the occasion and you're becoming the 1%er now, somebody's always going to try to bring you down. Point is, you don't want to kick somebody, get a fucking red card, and lose everything you've worked for. All right? So I see these things in the cards. But I also see you thinking about the changes you want to make in your future. Do not forget that momentum. Keep going in that direction. You're on the right track. Just don't let anybody else deter you or take away from you. Sure, okay, maybe some aspect in your life isn't working out, like love or your career. You'll get there one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, and one situation at a time. It'll all work out. It'll all pan out. All right, so let's see what's going on here with you, and we're going to start clarifying all these things. Three of Swords and the Emperor. Please clarify. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of you are thinking about walking away from something that's not working. Um, Now, I don't know if there's two camps of you, Aries. I see Two of Cups here. I see soulmates. I see a partnership, right? But I also see you walking away from something that you feel isn't working anymore. The problem is, why do you both feel the same way? Why is this mutual? Why you both love one another, you both care for one another, but you're both walking away from each other because you think it's not working? It's gut-wrenching. It's painful. At the bottom of the deck, there's the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Others of you are leaving something that's not working and going towards a new future. You're going towards a partnership that is working, that is ideal, that is functioning. So you're one of the two. Whatever you're processing, though, you're going through some pain there. You know what's funny? One of my favorite quotes in line, and I'll never forget this. How does it go again? God will fix you right in front of the person who broke you. And never forget that. All right, let's continue. The Hierophant, the Fool. What is this all about? Please clarify. Yeah, you're leaving choppy waters and you're going into something a lot smoother, a lot easier. And you're going, with your head held up high and hopeful. There you are. More Major Arcana. You're like, you know what? Here's the rough waters that I'm pointing at. Here are the rough waters that you're leaving behind. And you're going somewhere smooth because you see these swords. And you're like, time for me to move on. What? Do I need to have mental stress? Do I need my internal peace to be robbed from me? No, I can leave that behind. So I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to do something here that's traditional. And I'm going to be positive and hopeful. And I'm going to do the thing that I love. Like, that's the most important key element here. You're thinking with your heart chakra, not your passion, not your mind, not your thinking stability. You're going like, you know what is it that I really want? What is it that I really love? Who is it that I really love? That's what you're working with, because you're borrowing the element of a water sign and you're becoming emotionally mature about it too. All right, so let's see what this King of Pentacles is. This Judgment in reverse and the swords, please. I see a lot of you are torn, not knowing what decision to make. Because in one instance, you're feeling pain from someone, but you're moving forward to something else, being positive and hopeful, but you're torn. And it can be with this earth sign person or this person that represents stability to you, Aries. Somebody here has been resisting like messaging the other person, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. It's like somebody here is flip-flopping. Should I message them? Should I not message them? And this comes like after a heartache or a heartbreak of some kind, somebody you've been dealing with. You're like, I should message them. Maybe I shouldn't message them, because you're emotionally guarded. And this is a natural state of being after feeling like this, after being stabbed in the heart. Let me tell you, when you drop these wands, because this is your outcome, this is the back of the deck, you're only going to open yourself up for opportunity. And if you get hurt, okay. It's something you ventured. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You already been heartbroken. It didn't kill you. You survived. And you know you can survive again. Because think of it like this. You keep going until you find the right person. Okay, he hurt me, she hurt me, whatever. Eventually, it's like you're going to hit on the right person. You just keep, it's like a numbers game almost. It's crazy. But I think you're understanding this concept, or you will be in midweek or towards the end of the month. This is the vibe you're going to start encapsulating. What is the Lovers and the Ace of Swords and Temperance, please? Let me tell you, I love me some aces in the advice position. And you have an Ace of Swords. All right. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Communicating with a lover. And there it is. Recovering from the pain that you currently feel. Because this is the situation. All right, so you're going to have a solid new beginning or a solid new opportunity. Some of you might receive some offer to be a partner in business. It could be financial. And then there's your Ace of Swords with the contract. But this is you restoring balance in your life. Others of you, this is a real lover. Somebody that you are intimate with, some emotionally, spiritually, physically. You get the vibe. You're gonna receive some kind of offer, and then you're going to have to seriously decide what to do with it. Interesting. This is coming soon. Some of you, this is within weeks. If you're this person that's with this storyline where you're kind of dealing with two people, or there's one in the backdrop, this lover you've had, but it was like whatever, you didn't know what was going on with them. This opportunity is coming to you soon. Nine of Wands in reverse, clarifying. Death. That's an ending and a transition. I'm telling you, you are closing one door and opening another. I don't know how. I don't know what. You could definitely tell me in the comments down below. Because look at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups, and under that is a happy union. Rejoicing, good news. Others of you, this is reconciliation. Look at this. 10 of Cups, happy couple. This is coming down the pike. Something has to close for this to be. And that's what's happening here. You're like, I give up on the dead ends. You know, we always have to cut off dead leaves for a plant or a tree to keep growing, right? So that's kind of like what you're doing. You're pruning parts of your life that are dead ends. And you know that you have to cut that part out so you can grow, or something else can grow in your life. And that's coming. So some of you have given up on something that you feel is a dead end, or you're deading something yourselves. Others of you are transitioning, you're morphing, and you're changing. You're opening up your boundaries now. You're kind of becoming a little bit more vulnerable. And then this is what ushers in the 10 of Cups. So next week's reading is going to be very, very interesting for me. All right, romance angels, what do you have here for Aries? What am I looking at? Am I seeing something completely different than what you're seeing, angels? Tell me what you see here. I'm going to do a two-part question with these cards, because these are angel cards and we're asking your angels. What is it that you see that I might not be seeing? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe they see the same thing I'm seeing, separation. Some of you could probably or possibly need a break from your person, just so they can see what your worth and value is, or what the hell is that they're going to be missing. past life relationship, the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay. What is it that you want Aries to know? I have romantic feelings. And keep an open mind, and you deserve love. Okay, so when I'm looking at this combination right here, this is what Spirit wants you to know, your romance angels. This is what's what. This is what it is. So in the extended reading, we're going to deep dive in there. We're going to throw some cards on it and get some more information. But them wanting to know this, they're trying to tell you, you're going to be meeting new people. Maybe we don't always know what's good for us or what's right for us, or we're too quick to judge that sometimes we don't realize if we give somebody a minute that they might be the right person for us. You're going to be meeting or having a new opportunity in love where you're going to have romantic feelings. And it says keep an open mind because they're not your usual type. And at the bottom of the deck, when it's telling me you deserve love, they're telling you, I'm telling you, Spirit, angels, romance, directly to you guys, Aries, you deserve love. So I'm bringing you this. So keep an open mind. Interestingly enough, I'm going to keep this out here. And I like this too. Let your friends help you, which means double dating, introducing you to people, giving you, a fresh opinion. Yeah, and under that is pay attention to the red flags. There's like a common thread. It keeps going as it should. All right, let me continue. We'll keep these over here on the side for you. Let's ask little unicorns, the rebel deck, what you need to know. What does Aries need to know? Take these with a grain of salt. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. You do you. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Seriously. All right. Let's get one card from the Wisdom House of Night. What do you have for Aries, please? Oh, this is too... No, it's not too many. Yes, it is. But let me see if there's a common thread here. Rigid, the warrior, understanding, and cycles. Yeah, there is a common thread. Yes. All right. You can't be so... Well, with rigid, it's talking about you can't be so stern in your thoughts or be stubborn where you can't see from a different perspective or from a different person's point of view, or you have a particular type that you like. They're like, you can't be so stubborn. You can't just be like, I know how this is going to go. I know how this is going to end. Sometimes you just kind of flow. And that's what rigid is. The warrior talks about you needing to find somebody that matches your warrior spirit. And if you're meeting a bunch of cowards or cowardesses or people who are weak, this is a symbol that the universe is listening to you, or at least the goddess of night, where she's saying, I'm going to send you somebody with a warrior spirit who can match you, who can handle you, where you can ride into the night together like warriors. And that's why you have this card. Understanding. Because you are transitioning, because you are changing, because you're going through a metamorphosis, you have to understand not everybody's like you. And no one's going to run at your level or at your speed. Some people are slow on the uptake. Other people can't do as much as you do. Maybe Aries, you handle more. You have to understand that everyone's different and you have to accept them for what they are. And then you have cycles. What goes up must come down. This is also karma. What goes around comes around. That's what cycles talks about. So if you do something bad, don't expect gifts and favors in return. Karma always pays a favor. Always. They always come knocking on your door. Even if you've been a good little girl and a good little boy and you've resisted some shit that you should not have gotten into, they will reward you too. Trust me, they don't only come around when shit's bad. All right? So when you're looking at all these cards, what are they trying to tell you? They're trying to tell you life goes through cycles. Things repeat themselves. Sometimes you're going to get the same life lessons. You can't be stuck in the way that you think. You have to go with the flow or nothing's going to change in your life. And if you're not finding the people that are matching you in your life, don't worry. The universe sees what you're doing, going through it. They're going to bring you somebody that matches your energy. You just have to understand and process it, everything with a grain of salt, as I just got done telling you with the little unicorn cards. All right, guys. This is what I have for you. Please leave me your comments down below. Everybody else for the extended, let's go and see what your partner's thinking of you, feeling for you, their intentions, etc., etc. The link is down below in the description box. I know some of you who have iPhones who are trying to join my channel by hitting the link. I think you need to do it through a desktop. Only Androids can access it via cell phones. Others, I think you have to, I think it's in beta form, to be honest with you, because I keep getting this question. You can always email me. My email also in the description box below. I will send you the link through that if you want to join the membership. And yeah, everyone else, I'll see you next week.